Hello viewers, welcome to Dime Investor channel. Today I'm going to discuss about AT&T stock spin-off. As with last earlier video, I discussed about what is spin-off, how it's working, what we can find out, what the market sentiment, what the people are doing. I just go through a small description. What is AT&T? AT&T is a media giant with lots of assets. It is a telecom company plus have a big streaming service like HBO Max, Warner Bros, DC Universe, TBC, TNT, CNN, Cartoon Network, many more brands all included, and channels as well. This combined also is coming to merge with Discovery. They have their own channel line up including like Discovery, HGTV, Food Network, TLC and many more. So they're planning to merge together. So in this context, AT&T actually spinning out some of the part of the media industry, and it gonna only this part which is the media industry of AT&T business, they're gonna merge with Discovery. So if you're interested, because people have a very different feelings, because most of the investors invested on AT&T because it's a dividend aristocrat. I did invest as well. Lots of people sold out their stocks because nobody liked this deal. So if you check the history, this AT&T spin-off was one of the best spin-off of that time. So what I am doing, what I am planning, I'm a new investor. I'm learning every single day. So I will just share my findings with you. Maybe you can decide from your circumstances what is good for you. So if you like to see the content, stay with me. Let's go deep inside. First, I go straight to the AT&T chart. So I'm going to discuss here to see what's the valuation metrics, everything together. Then I go one by one with balance sheet, what's the sentiment, what's the return of the AT&T, and many more other things. Okay, so I go now here with the balance valuation first with AT&T. Okay, so if I go here, 1 second, I just want to make it a bit big so it's going to be better to see. Okay. Okay, so if we check the valuation here about the AT&T, it's quite nice. We can see it is really undervalued, more than 62%, which is I would say like significant, honestly. And if you think to invest in a company, now let's look for a bit valuation hedge. 68% undervalued, so I feel like definitely there's a huge value out there. Discuss about a few more other things, so you're going to find it out why I'm saying this one. So the next things I'm going to share with the next slide is debt to equity ratio of AT&T. So in here, we can see AT&T debt ratio is a bit high, like 98%, which is not less. And if you go to the next slide, we can see the past performance. Actually, it's not very good. Past performance was like minus 20%. They was not making profit in last 1 year because they are in huge debt. So if I go to the next slide, if I go to their balance sheet, what's the income, what's the generating at the moment. So you can see actually they have like equity debt to equity ratio is 98.3%, which is considerably high. and they're reducing their debt, but it's not that much actually. From 105% to 98.3% over the last 5 years actually still is a positive sign that they're reducing their debt. And after this spin-off, actually what's gonna happen, they're gonna pay off like more than 43 billion from the Discovery deal, and also plus like 8 billion for the direct TV sellout. So I think it's near about like 50% debt will go out from the At&T, near about approximately. Plus they have a good well covered operating cash flow, 24.3% at the moment, including everything. So if these things go out, the operating cash flow gonna be go a bit down. That's true, but they will focus on like 5G and telecommunication business. They're gonna compete with their competitor like Verizon, T-Mobile, those kind of companies, instead of also not competing with Netflix and Disney. So they're gonna spin it off, so they only focus on their telecom business. And if you check in here, interest coverage, actually the interest payment coverage is actually well covered by 4.1%, EBIT for 4.1. So it's really good, not bad at all actually. It's really positive, and after the spin-off I think they're going to be doing much better. So if you check actually last 5 years how much At&T did, the return 5 years including stock price appreciation and the return, they did not done very well. Actually they've like after, if you're holding the At&T stock for last 5 years, actually you lose like -8% of the market, where the other companies and industries and market make a huge significant gain, 103%, and some of the similar kind of industries that did more than 10% appreciation. So at the moment they not really did really well in last 5 years. So if I go to the next slide, okay. So what is the payout ratio? So I'm a dividend investor, so I like to pay get a bit dividend when I'm investing some stock, because I'm holding it for a long time. By the time I'm holding it for the price appreciation, in the meantime I'm getting some a bit extra income as well on the side. So I prefer this kind of investment. At&T is one of them. So you can see at the moment today At&T paying like near about like 689% current payout ratio at the moment. For the after the spin-off, the cost go down to 54%, which is really feasible. It is easy to more growth. So I think that's going to be very good for the At&T long-time holder who are going to hold the stock for a long time. So if I go here to check that what the insider are doing now at the moment, okay, I just try to make it a bit bigger, and so you guys can see it. A second. So at the moment, insider, you can see there's Pascal Doshas. Sorry if I pronounce it wrong. He's like a CFO, Chief Financial Officer, and John Stanke is a CEO and also one of the board of Stephen Luke. So every single person, they bought At&T stock in last few months, not too long ago, last May. So we are the September now, May, June, July, August, September. That's in 3-4 months before they bought these stocks. Actually, what the price they bought at that time, $29, $28, $29. We are actually seeing it more cheaper at the moment, At&T. So it's very good for us if you invest in the At&T at the moment. We're buying the price at the moment. What we're buying, the price we're paying less than the insider paid before, a few months before, or not before. Okay, so let's go see about what's the hedge fund and the big dogs they're doing. Okay, so you can see in the last few top holders, actually Vanguard, BlackRock, they didn't decrease their position the last few months before. You can see moreover they increased their positions actually, because At&T is one of the very good, and spin-off is a really good deal, because when the spin-off gonna happen, you not only holding At&T stocks, if you holding At&T stock, you're gonna have a free another new company stocks as well, which will be free for you. So that's a good deal. So if you check here, first few of them, they increase their positions. Few of them decrease their position as well, but not that much. But if you go a bit more down, like Capital Research and Citadel, this is very known. I think most of the people who are trading with the AMC and meme stocks, so you all know that Citadel and they did the short interest and stuff, but you can see they're buying At&T huge, like more than 333% a lot, so it is not bad actually. And if I check at the moment, what's the analyst actually saying about the At&T price at the moment? Okay, let's go analyst estimate. If you check it here, 1 second, I just make it a bit bigger so you can see easily. 1 second, try to resize the screen. Okay, so at the moment analyst average estimate is $31 ish. At the moment we are sitting like $27 to $28 kind of like situation, and highest is $37 for 2022. Actually my price prediction is not for 2022. My plan is to go a bit more longer term. So that's the situation at the moment. Okay, that's the situation at the moment. So what I'm gonna think, what I'm gonna plan, I do plan a bit differently. I'm not only buying and holding the stock. My plan is to do a bit differently. So if I go to the different website about the At&T information, if I go to the chart, actually a few things I need to mention why I'm buying this At&T stock at the moment. First thing is the balance sheet. What we have seen in the graph, the balance sheet gonna be better after the spin-off, I already mentioned. And second thing, we're gonna have a new company. Okay, third things, you know, At&T is really cheap at the moment, which is like 3.36 per share in 2021, but we all expecting to get the return from the company. And the earning ratio of At&T at the moment, price to earning ratio, is only 8.1, significantly less what we're paying for S&P 500. Forward PE ratio, if you think S&P 500 is at the moment 22. So the market is we're trading the stock at the moment is 22. And if you think about the other competitors, what the other company we pay compared to them is really huge difference, I will tell you. And if you think about the Verizon and T-Mobile, after the spin off, the At&T will be the normal like telecom companies. If you compare to them, the Verizon at the moment, the price to ratio is 10, and T-Mobile is price to earning ratio is 39. At&T is below that one at the moment, so it's really discounted a lot. So if you think about this one, it's dirt cheap. That's what I'm going to say, like it's really cheap. It's like a bargain. Plus the second thing is, if the spin-off come out, this streaming service company which they're going to build HBO, and this will be HBD, they're going to name it like HBD. So that stock price after spin-off, what's going to happen? So if the stock price is 27 now after the spin-off, so that new stock value gonna be like $7 something ish. Actually is really cheap even for a media industry and streaming business. If you check the Discovery stock price at the moment as a streaming service is like near about not very cheap as well. It's like 35 ish. And if you compare to the other one, Netflix and Disney, their price is huge higher. So even the other streaming service like Curiosity Streams and other stream, they're trading at the moment like $10 ish. So easily I think, if I calculate this one from 2021 to 2024, in this 4 or 5 years, this At&T stock gonna be like, which is at the moment $27. After the spin-off, it's gonna be $25. The At&T stock price is gonna be higher. I will share one more things chart here. If you so I think you're gonna understand why I'm saying you this one. 1 second. So if you check this chart here, this chart actually comparison between At&T and Verizon in the past 10 years. In this chart, you can see At&T and Verizon actually was going like compared like similar in the same trend. Also, when they're going together, the difference, the gap was not that much before. Then after the Warner Bros take over the margin, the At&T price gone really go downward. Here you can see it is going really downward, and the gap started increasing and increasing. So before it was the gap like $10 each, $25. This one is At&T, and blue cup what you're seeing is for Verizon. Difference was $10 each, but after the gap became very big. And at the moment, if you check the price of At&T now is $27 something, and the Verizon price at the moment $54. So if the this gap what it created for the Warner Bros margin and our DirecTV margin, then if the gap reduced, so I think after 2021 now at the moment 24, as this Verizon stock price is going to be at least $75 stock. So if I be more conservative, the At&T stock price is going to be at least $45. 2024, 25. So at the moment we're paying £27 only at the moment for this stock. If I calculate that one, if I bring calculator, 1 second, I just bring up a calculator to show you the make it a bit explanation. I'm sorry about the bit longer video, because I think I need to explain those things a bit more easy, simpler way, so you can understand what's going on. So if we pay now at the moment $28. If after 3 years the stock price gone to $45 ish, so we minus this one to $27, it will be like $18 profit for each stock. So if I am to calculate this one, so on the earning gonna be upside of this stock is actually more than 55, near about like 55% upside. And when I'm holding it, though I know the dividend gonna be cut, it is at the moment 7% dividend. If the cut is done, it will be, they think like half, 4.5%. I'm still happy I'm holding this one, and by the time I'm holding it, price appreciation I'll get for only AT&T, the price appreciation I will get like 53%, which is really good. Next 3-4 years, if I calculate minimum 15%, I'm gonna gain the profit from this one, plus 4% dividend, including this one will be near about like 20% price appreciation with the dividend investment what I have done. So for the AT&T stock, so I will see a very good return in few years. That's what I'm seeing. Plus on top, if I think about the other company, which will be like HBO and Discovery together, the price at the moment of this streaming service gonna be like $7 to $8 each at the moment. Discovery doing very good at the moment. They have a different market strategy to increase their consumer base, and because the content will be huge with the Discovery and AT&T together, so they will have more information together, more things to share in their platform. So the price what we are seeing now, $7-8, I think after 3-4 years later, this stock price is gonna be never $7. It's gonna be at least $15 to $20 stock. So if you that $7 stock, which one you're getting free now, that price appreciation gonna be double or triple in these 4 or 5 years. That's my complete opinion. For a disclaimer, okay, I'm not financial advisor. Don't take what I'm thinking as a financial advice. Don't invest on this stock listening to me. Do your own due diligence and do your own research before you're investing in. So before I finish the video, I will share one more news actually, which is really positive, which one I can see. And you can see in here HBO Max to launch in first European country in October 26. So from October 26, this HBO Max is launching in Europe, and they're launching in Sweden, Denmark, Norway, Finland, Spain, and Andorra. It will widen to Central Europe, Eastern Europe, and Portugal next year. So they're expanding their business very well. So I would say, if you thinking to invest on this company, I think that will be a very good opportunity that's in the market at the moment for us. So in my point of view, it is like I can't express you actually how I feel like what will be the opportunity, what a good opportunity be, but it is, I'm not sure, I can be wrong, because lots of people sold out their stocks because they're thinking and nobody liked the deal. I want to be a bit contrarian. I want to think a bit out of the box, so maybe my portfolio do good and my investment I can achieve a higher return. So I'm not don't want to make it more long video. I finished the video here at the moment. If you are still watching the video, I hope you enjoyed it, and if you like the video and want to see this kind of content, please don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and leave a comment what you think about AT&T. I will really appreciate your time, and I will get back to you. If you have any questions, I will reply to you in a comment. Yeah, thank you very much. See you with the next video. Thank you. Bye.